History behind the Cambridge Pearl Brooch. The story of the Duchess of Cambridge's pearl pendant brooch is a fascinating journey through royal history, connecting generations of women who have each brought their own touch to this magnificent heirloom. The brooch itself is a masterpiece of design, featuring a large round pearl surrounded by a halo of glittering diamonds, with a stunning Baroque pearl pendant dangling below. According to Hugh Roberts in The Queen's Diamonds, the brooch is believed to have been crafted by Gerard, one of the most prestigious jewelers in Britain. It entered royal hands at some point before 1877, when it became part of the collection of Princess Augusta, the Duchess of Cambridge. Princess Augusta, a granddaughter of King George III, was known for her elegant style and her love of fine jewelry. When she passed away in 1889, the brooch passed to her granddaughter Mary, who would later become Queen Mary. Queen Mary's passion for collecting and preserving royal jewels is legendary, and the pearl pendant brooch became a cherished part of her collection. She wore it for state events, royal portraits, and even private occasions, always showcasing its timeless beauty. One of its last notable appearances during her lifetime was at the christening of her great-grandson, Prince Charles, in 1948. When Queen Mary passed away in 1953, the brooch was inherited by her granddaughter, Queen Elizabeth II. However, it wasn't until the 1970s that the Queen began wearing the brooch regularly. Its reappearance marked the beginning of a new chapter in the brooch's history, as it became a staple in the Queen's wardrobe. Some of its most memorable outings during this period include the Captain Cook Bicentenary Tour in 1970, Christmas at Windsor Castle in 1971, and the Spanish state visit to Britain in 1986. 4 years later, in April 1976, the Queen wore the brooch for her official 50th birthday portraits, which were taken at Windsor. Each appearance reinforced the brooch's status as a symbol of continuity and tradition within the royal family. The white stones of the brooch also made it suitable for occasions of mourning and remembrance. In September 1979, she wore it at Westminster Abbey for Lord Mountbatten's funeral. The brooch made a prominent appearance in Australia during the Golden Jubilee Tour in 2002. The Duchess of Cambridge's pearl pendant brooch had solidified its place as one of the Queen's favorite jewels. She wore it for a variety of events and portraits, often removing the pearl pendant for a slightly more streamlined look. The brooch even became a recurring feature in the Queen's Christmas speeches, further highlighting its importance in her collection. One particularly meaningful moment in the brooch's modern history came when it was included in the first official portrait of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, unveiled at the Fitzwilliam Museum in Cambridge. Looking ahead, there is no doubt that this exquisite brooch will continue to play a significant role in royal life. For now, it remains a treasured part of the royal vault, but many royal watchers speculate that it will eventually be passed down to the Duchess of Cambridge.